with that, I think, yeah, there we go. I think that's the last bit of everything. Let me just double check real quick. The void crystals can go in there. These go. Oh, I think that's everything. Basement is finally complete. This is the staircase up into the main portion of the house. I had to move it over to the side because of how deep I wanted to make it. There'll be a reason for why I made it this deep that I'll show in a future episode, but for now, just keep in mind this is it's gonna be important later. I'll eventually move these chests into the main portion of the structure, and then use these tunnels for different things. Let's just say it'll be fine. Either that or I'll adjust it so that way I build those things in another area. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I wanted to thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. It really means a lot. I'm going to be continuing this series, obviously. I'm a little bit torn about what I should do, but I do know I want to do a little bit more exploration. Just so that way it's not all we're cooped up in the house for too long. You know, we can stretch our legs and everything. I think I want to go to this volcanic island just to kind of see what it has to offer in terms of things. I know that we can find adamantite over there, and that is going to be very important for a lot of different things. Building, crafting. And when I say building, I don't necessarily mean like, you know, we're not gonna build buildings with adamantite. No, don't you worry about that. I just mean in terms of like armor, weapons, tools, stuff like that. I mean, I guess crafting is the over-encompassing word you would use for that, right? Because that's basically what you're doing. Forging is a much better term, I feel like. That's why I got these goggles on, because I was doing a little bit of forging before the episode. Just a little. Oh, we got these storm thistles. I heard that if you punch these, it'll have a chance to drop the seeds, and you can use the seeds to regrow these. So that's interesting. Let's see how long it takes for me to get a seed, though. You can only really find them up here in the mountains, but I don't know. I'm having a bit of a hard time getting any storm stuff, though. Storm seeds. None there. We got a bear over here. Yeah, we're gonna need to take him down. Why does he sound like he's got audio stacking on him? Excuse me, sir? Are you okay? You did not have to echo like that, but okay. Might be because of the mountains. That's probably exactly what it is. It's probably the mountains. I don't know. I was told that you punch them and you get the seeds, but I haven't gotten any seeds yet. Oh wait. Stormcap mushroom spawn. I learned the spawn bag recipe, I guess. That's nice for the mushrooms. Now at this point, it would be better to pick the mushroom than it would be to break it. And if we do that enough times with the thistle, it'll work the same way. So if we find any storm thistles, it'll work the exact same way. Oh yeah, here we go over on the other side. I was expecting not to find them. Oh, I should place that and break it. Nothing there. What about this? Is that a thistle? Still nothing on the thistles. Come on. Mushroom, I need to pick it. Mushroom, pick it. Mushroom, pick it. What, collected what? It said, did it say kid? I don't know. Just due to the sheer lack of any storm thistles around here, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that as is for now. And I know that the volcanic island is right over there. I do want to do a little bit real quick over here, because that looks like that is, I think that's an entrance to a mine shaft. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to go full exploration in the mines. I just want to see if that's what it is. Maybe peek in, loot some free chests if they're there. Kind of get a feel for how everything is over there. I think I'm just mostly getting a lay of the land. Yep, that is exactly what this is. It is, oh, and it goes fairly deep. It's pretty well put together too, in terms of like the interior of the mine itself. It doesn't look too broken apart. The interior of the structure is pretty well put together too. It's only broken up in certain areas. We can afford to take a look. Couple of free barrels. Copper helmet, huh? Not super interested in that. Copper hatchet, again, not super interested. This is about where I decide that I'm gonna dip out. It's starting to get a little deep, but we will definitely come back here at some point, because I want to take a little bit more of a deep tour into the mine shaft. Like this is interesting. We can get lots of ores here too. Pardon me, crabs. The heck is over there? No, wait. Those look like houses. No, those definitely look like, what the heck is that? Okay, yeah, that is interesting. I wonder what the heck that big guy is. If there's buildings over there, I don't know how much I want to go over there. Like, buildings are usually a sign of, well, I mean, that big guy there is really kind of like, he looks massive and quick, and I think there's two of them over there. I don't know, maybe I can take them on. It's not like I'm ill-equipped, but I do only have iron. We'll assess. Definitely want to get that, though. That red stuff, that's adamantite. That's what the water look like over here. It's pretty interesting. The oceans, oh man. No, there's a little bit of adamantite there too. Maybe that's where we can get our first patch. Let's breathe real quick, because that's gonna start hurting us. And then go down here real quick, snatch this up, and go. Do I have all of the pieces? Yeah, there was 4 there. I collected 4. There's another one there. Saw there was a couple of pieces over here. At the very least, I want to get that while I'm here. Look at the freaking sky effect, though. Like, that's pretty ominous. Yeah, what the heck? That's either a bunch of houses or... Ow. Yeah, this is either a bunch of houses or one large house. Uh-oh. I think this guy Oh, yeah, he sees me for sure. Uh-oh. Burnt skeleton Praetorian. What is he? Oh god, he's strong is what he is. Do I have the food? I don't have much food on me. Got a health potion though. Got a couple of these. No, oh my gosh, he's quick. He's quick with it. Did he just say cheese guitar? Or is it cheese guitar with a really deep voice? What did you say? Huh? I know that if I wait long enough, he'll recharge his health. I don't want to do that. Oh no. What's that protection you're doing, huh? Huh? Yeah? Don't like daggers, do you? What is that? Ancient steel gauntlets? They look like they're just as good as what I'm wearing, actually, currently. How do they look? Oh, that's actually kind of cool looking. It's like a mix of leather and iron. That's pretty cool. I like those. What else did he drop? He didn't drop these bombs, right? I got those from the goblin. He dropped these pile of skulls, though. Terrifying. Oh, so far we got 15 adamantite. That's nice. Yeah, that's... all of this is very interesting. And he also dropped 2 cobalt ingots, which... and that is also very interesting. Why would he drop cobalt? That I thought you could find that in the winters. Cinder wastes, huh? Oh, dude, what are you? Just freaking another rhino toad. You guys exist here too? Ugh. You're even uglier than your magma counterpart. Yeah, no, this looks like one huge house structure. Oh, I found a couple of different things, huh? Different biomes. This place looks kind of spooky, all things considered. What's in here? Obviously, it's a skeleton archer. There's a couple of them, so they're like guarding this place. For why? What do they want with it? I do want one of these benches, though, for my house. That would be very nice. There's a chest here I'm gonna open. Oh, a couple of pieces more of adamantite ore. Those went directly into my backpack. That's nice. Ancient steel helmet. Yeah, it's not as cool looking as my iron one, but it'll do in terms of things. Yeah, the steel, I guess, is just on par with iron, which, I mean, yeah, makes sense. His body flew up in the air whenever I killed him. It's kind of funny. What is... yeah, what is this? Hold on, I'll get to you in a minute. Oh no. What? Was this like this, or did they do this on purpose? It's just called a ruined statue. How strange. All of this stuff just says lost civilization. It doesn't really give me any indication on what it's all about. Well, that's a kind of interesting bed. Oh, you're gonna leave, are you? Well, I'll let you leave. Goodbye. You must not have cared very much about the kind of stuff that you were protecting here. I can't really say I blame you. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot here to care for. Just cobalt ore. Poisoned logs. Interesting. Cabinets look awesome, but there's not really a use for them. So I don't want to like clutter my inventory with something I'm not going to use. Less that I'm not gonna use, and more so that I can't use even if I wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was all, but loosely I'm going to say that because it looks like there's still a lot, or at least there's more. What's in here? It's like a map of some sort. Definitely want to take that over the pebbles. And there's an inkwell. I'll take that over the moss. Their bookshelves here look really well put together, despite the fact that it's a lost civilization. And I kind of like the shape of them. I'm gonna go ahead and take these. In place of, I guess, sticks. We don't really need sticks, do we? What is the gross undulating squishy sound? Oh, okay, we're right over a spider cave, I see. Ugh. What the heck are you? Oh, you must be that wraith that it said that I got. Okay, you deal. You deal. Heavy hearts. No. Oh, no. Let me heal. Come on. God. Okay. This place might be a tad bit more dangerous than I thought it was. Well, I mean, actually, I thought it was pretty dangerous before I got here, but might be even more dangerous than that. Stupid archers. They can just fudge off. Jungle logs? But I don't see a jungle around here. Why would there be bamboo and jungle? Oh, that's lava. It's very dark here too. Like, I don't know if that's just due to the smog cover in the sky, but like this is really dark here. It's kind of cool, but it's also like also not very cool, if that makes any sense. The ash is like, it's crazy. There's like a lot of this stuff. Something had to have happened, right? Is that an entire forest of ash trees? Oh, burnt skeleton lancer, huh? Well, what? What is this? Yeah, I'm just cool like that. What in tarnation? Don't like the extra sounds. This place is spooky as all hell. What is happening with that? These look like huge crystals. Taking in the scenes, and it's just hauntingly, it's beautiful. But there's also this chilling undertone that's like, you can't quite put your finger on why it feels wrong. This place feels wrong. So we got a couple of these guys here. Deal with the mage first. Well, I say that, and then here I am dealing with the warrior first. And we got ourselves a bit of a village here. You know, starting to pick up something about the villages and the buildings and stuff. Just by being here, you can kind of get a sense for the hierarchy of things, right? Like the structures here, you definitely feel more, I don't know how to describe it. They feel more like primitive, like old. I don't just mean old in that, well, I mean, if it's a lost civilization, wait a minute. Yeah, these torches say lost civilization, but hang on. The torch has lore. For the last peoples of Orbis, fire was both a source of creativity that elevated their civilization to new heights, and was also the force that would ultimately lead to their undoing. Fire was a source of creativity, elevated their civilization to new heights, and was also the force that ultimately... So... these guys knew about... They had to... I mean, they had to have known about it. Or maybe it's their understanding of it. Maybe that's why it didn't work out. They didn't understand it fully. Are you guys... Are you guys what came after them? Or are you them? But wait, there was another thing I read somewhere, right? During the Age of Heroes, the fashioning of one's first weapons from crude materials was a rite of passage on the road to becoming an adventurer. To many an adventurer, the humble campfire is all it takes to declare a place home. Unshakable bonds can be forged while basking in its warmth, and all great tales have sparked from its embers. So, there's definitely something to do with fire. I'm fairly certain I've read somewhere, like somewhere else, about... like... I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said something like crucible, something hubris. I'll have to check when I get back home. Is this crucible? Surely not, right? The way it was talked about, it sounded like it was, but then again, all of the ash kind of sort of makes sense. Are these, is this, hang on, I need to check. Is this chair put together like, no, it's kind of falling apart. Is this, what is this? Is it like crystal or is it bone? Because honestly, with the way they're shaped, it looks like it could be both. That almost looks like a skull. I don't know if it is, but if this is what it looks like on the surface, what does it look like underneath? Like in the caves? Because, well, we know the caves back home, the deeper you go, the more lava you get. Is there just more lava down here? Holy crap. Yeah, and I barely started scratching the surface on all of this. Like, if this is any hint of what happened to the peoples before me, then like it or not, I can't deny the fact that I'm currently walking on the ashes of a dead civilization. Ugh. What do the skeletons have to do with any of this? What do the skeletons have to do with any of this? What are they? Are they resurrected from what was before me? Are they did the lost civilization find a way to live? Yeah, I can do without the magma toad. Is this what I'm headed to? A volcano? I mean, obviously there are volcanoes here. Is this, hang on. Is this silver? It is, okay. Silver is pretty rare. It's not very useful, but it is rare. I got my hopes up thinking it was mithril. I was like, surely not. And that was an awful big patch for that to be mithril. Even if it was. I'd be lying to myself to think that that was ever going to be that much mithril. Okay, this here probably isn't, but that there surely has to be. Yeah, look at the size of it. There's like 2 volcanoes on this island. I don't want to go for too much longer, but this place has definitely piqued my interest. This might have to be a 2-parter. I mean, honestly, this goes on for ages. And the place looks so dead too in a lot of areas of the region. And what is this, like, purple glowing mushrooms? Almost looks like that oasis area that I was looking at in the desert, in the Howling Sands. Okay, alright. I'm gonna scale to the top of this, but I have a feeling I know what's on the inside of this. Oh my gosh. Dude. That goes on forever. Are you kidding me? What about that? Hang on. How far over is that one? Is that just over there? I think it's just over there. There's like a couple of slivers of green there too. Is that just patches? Yeah, it's just those patches. Hang on. What is this? Wait, how is there green here? Must be... Is it like farm-rich soil or something? Is that why there's still like hints of life? I don't know. I'm curious what's in the center of this, because it looked awful yellow from the top of the map. No, I don't want to go too far. I just want to go into there. Ooh, what the hell? My boys, I think that down there is gold. What is that? Is there a dragon in here? I mean, like, okay, are there... I don't know what the hell that was flapping. How far down is that? Am I even able to tell? I'm gonna need to drop a torch down there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took about 5 seconds for it to land down there. And I still don't know that I fully understand how deep it is, so let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took about 6 seconds, then drop. All right, so assuming that it's falling about 10 blocks, that's about 60 blocks down. Okay, all right. I don't know what the radius is, and I for sure have no idea what I'm even getting myself into. But guys, I think we're gonna have to go down into this volcano. That looks really promising in terms of riches. And I'm interested to see what else is down there. I don't want to stay here for too long because I don't want to die, but also, how can I pass this up? Like, I mean, there's a lot here, right? I'd be dumb to pass this up. So if you want to see part 2 of this, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below that you're ready, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!